One of the most fascinating comments I receive on a regular basis, especially when I create videos about texting women and how you can improve your chances of getting her attention and so much more, is that I always get guys in my DMs and in my comments saying things like, well, women are actually boring. You should be teaching them how to engage us better. A lot of women don't know how to make conversation, etc., etc. Now, today's video aims to highlight the reasons why some women are dry texters, why they simply talk to you the way they do, and why they do not engage you in conversation, etc., etc. Hopefully, by the time this video is done, you'll really understand what it is you're facing, and that will help you make a decision about this woman you are pursuing. All right, so if you're ready, let's jump right in. Welcome back. My name is Stephanie, and this is my YouTube channel. So before we go into today's video, I want to introduce you to my summer collection. My merchandise is out, and guys, you should totally check this out. I've got this really cool designer who is providing me with stuff that you would like. Ladies, some of the outfits are also unisex, so go to my merch store. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can just click on it, see what kind of cool clothes I have, t-shirts, slides, mugs, backpacks, throw pillows, the whole collection. Something to make your summer a little better. Go to my merch store. I'm currently wearing a t-shirt that is my brand as well, Subdue, and the whole meaning of my brand, Subdue, is to make sure that you pretty much conquer and subdue every single challenge that comes in your life. So if you believe in actually conquering your challenges and subduing all your enemies, then this is a brand you would love. Support your girl by buying some merch. I think you'll love it, and it's excellent quality as well. Great, so let's get real here on why some women are such dry texters or uninspiring texters. I've got too many complaints that I think it's time to do a video on this. So let's jump in. The first reason why she may be a dry texter is she may not necessarily be interested in you, okay? Now, there are many men who would send multiple messages as often as possible to women that they really like. In the morning, they'll send a hi, afternoon, I'm checking in, evening, have you eaten, how was your day, and they keep going on that same path. Now, it gets to a point where women just are not feeling that anymore, Like, cut back on the number of times you communicate with her and see how your conversations begin to improve. You see, if she feels or begins to feel like you're a bother, then she will definitely not try to engage you in a way that will make you talk more when you send text messages. So that's something you really need to take note of, else you will always be left confused when it comes to women, and you might make a general statement that women are actually boring and cannot engage you in any meaningful conversations. It might be that she is just simply not interested, and so she is not looking to lead you on in that regard, so you keep texting her. The next obvious reason to me is that she's simply bad at texting. Now, as with everybody else, we're all not perfect when it comes to certain things, and some women generally do not know how to engage people in conversation, and that's okay. There are several men as well who fall under the same group. Now, the big question here is, how are you able to identify a bad texter and perhaps someone who is just not interested? Because, you see, it's quite difficult to show charisma, confidence, and style just in the way you text somebody. When you meet her in person, she may have this great personality, maybe engaging you fully. However, when it comes to texting, it's really a chore. And for me, that's one very easy way to check. Because if, for instance, you meet her in person and she's this bubbly, vibrant woman who just excites you and gets you going, can lift conversations, as far and wide as you want them, and they just keep flowing, then you should know that it's a matter of her not being that very good at texting, which is the main problem here. So if you meet her in person, she's fantastic. She's super. You guys have a great time. When it comes to texting, she's very poor. There are people like that. They're people who cannot seem to translate that same kind of personality to text messages, and you should completely understand that. So I guess what I'm really saying is you should be able to tell the difference between someone whose texts are dry and someone who is just a bad texter, because there is a big difference. An easy way to do that is she calling you? Is she setting up dates with you? When you go out, do you have a great time? Is she able to engage you in proper conversation whenever you hang out? I mean, do conversations flow with ease whenever you are on the phone or hang out in person? Is her behavior in text and in person completely different? There might be something that you're onto there. They're simply a bad texter and not necessarily a dry texter, all right? There are people like that. Number 3, she's inexperienced. Now, depending on the age of the girl you're dealing with, she may be genuinely inexperienced as to how to go about really texting, say, a guy who's expressing interest or a guy that she likes an equal amount. The earlier you are able to figure that out, the easier you'll be on yourself and not start to feel as if you are probably not getting anywhere with her. She's just inexperienced. She doesn't know any better. She doesn't know how to engage people in conversations. Once you're able to identify that, at least you go easy on her and won't be too judgmental, and instead find a way to genuinely, gradually bring her into your world and teach her how you like your responses to go. Now, before I go into my next point, I remember today's video is sponsored by Passionair, Ghanaian airline that operates within Ghana only, taking you from one Ghanaian city to the next. And basically, if you're someone who wants to go on an adventure tour of the entire country, it is possible to do that whenever you're in the motherland. Check out Passionair. They'll be more than happy to take you from one destination to the next. Remember, the most important insights about relationship signals and attraction are coming up, so make sure you watch this video all the way to the end.
Number 4, she's just boring to you. So you see, I'm not saying she's a boring individual, I'm saying she's boring to you, like you guys can't seem to connect on any kind of level. Maybe you like your conversations to go in a certain way or to talk about specific topics, and she cannot engage you on the same level. There are people like that, and that's okay, you know. If you realize that mentally she's not at the same level as you, the question then going forward should be whether you want to continue to talk with a woman like that, or maybe she's not interested in things you talk about. A typical instance, maybe you like football. Your favorite team just won or lost, and you're busy talking about it. Meanwhile, you know that she doesn't even know the color of their jerseys, has no idea who the team players are, and just simply cannot engage you on the same level. Or maybe you're someone who likes to talk about politics, and it's not her interest. Of course, your conversations are going to be boring, because once you say something political or whatever, or you start to talk about political news, for instance, she has no idea what's going on. She is not interested in what's going on, and she cannot, match you step for step on the same kind of level in conversation. Once again, what I'm saying is the responsibility is really on you to decide whether you want to continue the friendship or conversation, or continue on that path, especially when you realize that she cannot match you with the kind of talk that you expect. Number 5, she's busy or preoccupied. So yeah, there are women who get a lot of attention from different men. There are women who are busy with their work, busy with school, busy with whatever else in life, right? And the frequency of texts sort of interrupts her day, and so her text messaging is usually very dry because, well, she's not trying to get you to keep going on and on and on when she has other important things to do, right? You're not her main focus at the moment, and, she just simply does not feel like engaging you. She's busy with things that are taking her time at the moment, and you are not the priority, so she will send you dry responses, answers that sort of end the conversation right there, instead of prompting you to speak some more. And if you realize that this is becoming a regular thing, then it may be a big sign of her being uninterested, and I think you should just take your hint from there. So how can you really tell whether her texts are just dry or she really is busy? Well, just take a look at it. When she's at work and you message her, what kind of responses do you get?
When she's home and you message her, what kind of responses do you get? At what time of the day does she seem more chatty or engaging? These are all things that you can look out for to help you make a decision on what kind of person she really is. Is she interested, or is she just trying to find a quiet way to dismiss you? Because that could also be a reason why, women will be sending you dry responses, short answers, and just, pretty much dismiss you via text. Now, one of the most common reasons why women will also dry text is because they're upset with you about something. Something may have happened that you may have missed or are completely unaware of, and she's offended, she's hurt. So the only way that she can sort of get your attention to the fact that there's something wrong is to dry text. She will not say anything engaging. You ask her how was her day, she'll say, fine. You ask her, have you eaten today? Yes. Are you going to bed soon? Yes. Anything fun happening between now and bedtime? No. Once she starts on that path, it's your chance to realize and figure out that there is something seriously wrong, and it may be something that you may not have picked up earlier. So do some thinking. Go back, go through your messages, go through your day or the past couple of days, or the last time you met, and just find out. Play back in your mind what happened, There might be some good understandings in there for you. She's upset. She's simply upset and is trying to draw your attention to one particular thing that you're not thinking about at the moment. And finally, number 7, she is talking to other guys. Yes, I had to break it to you. She might be. There's a high probability that she is, and especially if you guys are not in a committed relationship together. Chances are she's engaging other guys as well. So don't think that you deserve 100% of her attention just because you sent her a message. She's busy texting Jack and David and Ben, and they're all getting a fair share of who she is. It really is fair game. She doesn't have a ring on her finger. She's not required to be in your corner or engage you or keep you entertained. And so she'll pretty much go where she's getting the most entertainment from. If you begin to realize that, you won't stress yourself too much if a girl is dry texting you. Here are my final thoughts on dry texting. To be honest, I think that never be too quick to dismiss someone because they're not able to engage you on the same level, especially via text. I would say if this is someone you haven't met before and you're still trying to get to know, at least set up a date, where you guys can go out and you can have full access to her attention, her time, pick her brain on different things, and then after that, you can make a good, decision based on, your own experience of her. Because some people are bad at face-to-face communication, others are bad at text, and it is what it is. But if you're going to dismiss someone purely because they are bad at either of these, you might be missing out on a good chance to meet someone who's absolutely amazing. And there goes another wasp. I need to wrap up this video now because I'm being pushed out of my set. Alright, so these are a couple of reasons why a woman may be dry texting you. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, do me a favor, smash the like button. If you really like the video, smash the super thanks button if you're in a country where it's available. To understand the full picture of attraction and make better choices in your relationships, please watch my videos to the end. Subscribe to my channel for more insights into the manipulated mind in relationships. Like this video to support it, and share it with a friend who needs to see it. I will see you in the next one. My name is Stephanie. Thanks for watching. Yeah, later.